have started on the second part. I just want to go over the first part real quick. Now that most of you guys have gotten through most of these. Less than 1.18. So this whole problem is about z-scores. All right, everything's given to me in z's. So what's going to be in the middle? 0. So 1.18 is obviously up there. Less than, that's an arrow pointing that way. I'm going to shade that way. So I already know the answer is going to be bigger than 50%, right? So 1.18, if I look that up, what do you guys get? I get 8810. 8810. Circle that bad boy. Yay. And it makes sense. 80%. It did look like there was going to be a decent chunk. At least on that level, it makes sense. All right, so again, 0 in the middle. Where's negative 0.52? Down there. Greater than, so I want this area. So again, it's going to be greater than 50%. So when I look up negative 0.52, I get 3015. And of course, that is, whenever I use that chart, I immediately put it below what I just looked up. Is that what I just got? Yes. There you go. Okay. Right, and then I can see past me set up where the answer is. So present me goes, shit, I don't got the answer yet. So then I have to do 1 minus that to get the other side, which is 6985. And as somebody pointed out, I can't remember if I said this to you last time, but take a second to look up positive 0.52. What do you get when you look up positive 0.52? Holy shit, you get the answer. And that's because it's symmetric. The area above negative 0.52 is equal to the area below positive 0.52 because the whole picture is symmetric. Boogie woogie. All right, I like it.
Wait, so couldn't we just get the positive version of negatives instead of minus 85?
You can if you know exactly when to do it. It's sort of like using your blinker. I'm not going to go on my old man rant about using your blinkers. All right, so what about this guy? 0, negative 2.63 down there, 1.49 way the hell up there. Should be a decently big-ass area. If I look up 1.49, again, anything I look up is below what I looked up. I'm going to get too much. What do I get? 9319? Yeah, 9319. But if I look that up, it'll be exactly the amount to cut off of this, so I'm left with just what I want. So if I look up negative 263, what do you guys get? 0043. So when you subtract those, you should get the answer 9276. Yay, Jeff. No shortcut for that. Too bad. So if I want greater than, I'm going to have to do 1 minus. If I want between two values or ferns, then I'm going to have to do subtracting two areas to get that middle value. All right. Both of these are similar. I don't know the z-score in these. So don't put 0.38 down here. That doesn't make any sense. P38 is 38th percentile. 0 has 50% below it. So where should the thing that has 38% below it be? It should be a little bit further down. Does that make sense? It's supposed to only have 38% below it. So of course it's got to be a little further down than 0 because 0 has 50% below it. Shit. So then I know I'm working with what kind of a z-score? Negative. So I look at the negative side. Try to find, don't look at 0.38. It's not a z-score. Find 0.38 in here. It's a percentage. It's an area. So 0.38 is going to be one of these two. It's not that guy just because it's 0.38. This guy also rounds to 0.38. Which one's closer to 0.38? This one is. It's only, do you guys see how that's 7? This one is 17 away? And this one is 21 away. Do you guys see that? If you're really ambitious, you could average the two out because it's almost right in the middle. But there is a winner. This guy is closer, so that would be negative 0.31. So, I mean, I really want this. If I start at 0, I've got 50% below. So this question is really, how far down below 0 until there's only 38% below that? Am I right? And then that's almost the same thing. It just says above. So if I want only 10% above this line I'm about to draw, where would I put it? This has 50% above it. So this, oh wait, somewhere over here. So it's only got 0.10. It's only got 10% above it. And by the way, this is our second day working with this, so there's a lot to kind of absorb and get used to. So allow yourself to do that. But again, remember, what's the chart? Understand, only areas that are below. And what do I have? An area above. The chart don't know what to do with that shit. But what area is below the answer? If there's 10% above the answer, there's 90% below the answer. That's what I look up. The chart only understands areas below. And I know, is this going to be positive or negative z-score? Positive, because it's up here. Close to get to 0.90? It's a really close one. Right? That's only 3 away. That's 15 away. So that'll be 1.28. Maybe. Okay. And by the way, I think I've said something to this effect already. But, you know, if you're taking stats for a second time and your teacher lets you push buttons to get answers, don't bring that up to me. I don't give the first shit, all right? This might be why you're taking it again. Because when you get answers from pushing buttons, you don't understand what you just did. So I understand that these answers we got are not exactly right. Because when we do this kind of problem, we have to round to 2 places to use this. I'm cool with that. We ain't building a bridge. It doesn't have to be perfect yet. You have to get the idea. So I don't care if it's not perfectly right. We're trying to get the idea behind this stuff. In the real world, you just plug shit into a calculator that can do all the 18th millionth decimal place. Then you worry about it. Okay, I'll stop. Let's see, ranting about blinkers. Okay. Let's just do the first one of these in case anybody's having a lot of trouble in this section. What goes in the middle on these problems? Yeah, 33.74. That's the mean. And underneath there, I can go ahead and put 0. That's what it would become as a z-score. Where do I put the thing I'm interested in? 27.2. Somewhere down here, of course, because that's less than 33. And I want to know less than that, the probability less than that. My picture is not to scale necessarily, but at least I know the answer should be less than half, less than 50%, right? What do I have to do before I can look up the answer? Why am I allowed to use this, by the way, on this problem?
Because it's not a z-score.
Well, okay, I can't use this yet because it's not a z-score, but why am I allowed to use this at all on number 2?
Because you can.
You could do it. What kind of distribution can I use this for? And do I say it's normal? Thank God. If I didn't say it was normally distributed, we could not do anything. If it's normally distributed, hey, I get all the answers. Yay. Okay, good. So how do I make this guy into a z-score? Yeah, it's always my data point minus the mean. In fact, from the picture, can I tell already what kind of z-score it's going to be? Of course, it's going to be a negative one because it's below the mean. If you draw the picture right, it helps you in multiple ways. Divided by the spread. Where are you from, Jeff? Shut up. 27.2. Now watch. What mistake am I making? Yeah, exactly. This is going to divide first. I want it to subtract first. Shit. So, I put parentheses. I gotta tell this poor calculator it doesn't have eyeballs, thank God. That would be so weird. Jeff, you gotta put the whole number in there. There you go, buddy. So tell it what the top is. I should be using the better calculator, but too bad. So what do I put down? Yes, please, dear God. Negative 0.76. Round that bad boy. So this is what I was talking about. We have to round, but I don't give a shit. We're not going to get the exact right answer. I don't give a shit. All right. So if you look up negative 0.76, what do you guys get? 2236. Is that the answer? Yes, I love it. Yes, because it wanted the area below something, and that's exactly what the chart tells me. All right, so you guys keep going. If you're done, just kind of like